decisive. John, you decisive. Pia memu.
So pia we share.
We pia we share. No pia we where you from. No akwa share. No pia ba ha. Ti scam. Pia memu. Game of chess. To pia da mekakra. No where you no. Was matter kwakwa. Be yi. We be going serious matters. So your friend is saying that Bempo. Was it Tuesday and Monday? Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday no go be cultural exams. Now Mobeka 3 weeks ago, Mekachira say Jakpa. And the national security reme. Man force would there be yes certain the national security knew what I did. You the evidence is there to show. Precise. Wednesday no. Kofi Afe ye wo na mature exams we me be fie. Na me ba na me intel emma me feel say my people will pick you up. But on your sure say your Friday and Saturday which is ene. It na me aware. And wo mama Benz be boss spy. So me guys here now omo here say me na mu a me ni wo ba bia o go bi na dia omo nim no I'm a militant. That's what I don't fear. Exactly. So we had spotted them and na Benz na here spot ya mo na omo di machi a they are not smart say me share na me gina the temple na me speaker ko di nkomo me say tu na me gina filling station bi na me tofu na me hwese ampa na Benz no ko akra no agina na say okay so we were many guys in the we wanted to know should we go, should we stay there? Now I'm saying let's go. Whatever will happen, let it happen. More fire. Oh, come. What is it? More fire. It's me branch Christian village no me ye no ade na. Go bi. Ape ye hwese pick up. We be. Na omo ye na boys no said yeah omo ye go tell ya me kan ho asem ya wow sorry ave wow no me dwe so mo twam akwa de mu yan say boys no dey go ta no pack more fire but try say waka ni mo na me say itika me ko I didn't want to mind them but pack me na we see na clock AK47 na we as me kabibia now we are AK47. Now we are na. Boy see attention gram wo go bi. Mema pa. Na ba ko na si no no ana ba ko nso be gina be chika na ba ko be gina be china sa boys no nso asia free sa ka anim. Ana omo course scene. Na wo Christian village ho. Obi. With AK47 so. Na ba ko bom papa. Hey, be done. I'm like, okay, be done. Do you even have the right to sit in my car without permission? Fire. Oba hon fa warrant in chire. I say hey, we are from be make us just say omo force door na bie. Na me bie ma omo no tena say. Or trans move. When I'm saying move to where? But I'm from a lawyer. Almost said da. I'm from a lawyer. It's a kidnapping. It's an imprisonment because per our laws. Oko section 49, section 52, any other section. Ni na ka about imprisonment and kidnapping. Opa no fa warrant bi ankyerem. On kan kyerem bi ankyerem see movie. Ovi ave behem me na see me movie. Me na me lawyer nkasa ya mo hunu ba bi amekwa me movie. Oh no ma order from above be a friend hey one movie a gune handcuff. I be to us and my master. I'm okay. Let's go. Ti yakono. Na wana me moving ya day. Ano mo de me call. Ayi Kaukudi. BNI hono. Say one ye BNI nangasa. Original nangasa. But because BNI does not operate the way you see, party boys now when do munchime ebe poabo mu a eto mo de me wura Kaukudi wo call BNI say be yankofo nhumachi. Ye kodru wa ye si ebe wura mu no ana course free ho buy. So omu movie me free ho because I'm sure they have picked intelligence. Social media is boiling. No mo say movie me free ho straight. No mo de me call Blue Gate ho. You could do Blue Gate ho no because it was not a sanctioned job. No mo nya we cross me ba. So ye gina ho well over 15 to 20 minutes. And no mo be gate ne mai. They needed to make calls to confirm if indeed I have been sanctioned to go. Okay, so I sat in the car and I make come catch young guys now no motika anymore. Nam say some more young guys, some new swag been in the kakra. If so, young guys here, the next 30 years, the probability is that the space of government is high. And Podiano and can entry to and conforms. Oh, yeah, there within 30 years, MPP will come to power. Now, me busa question, me busa young guys a question. Said the if MPP comes to power, now me dibi be yamu and tebe yamu de. I've been to him. The Kenyans some children no muya nyansa form back home. Obi, I've already me kwa yani idea. In Shiranka ready. Say nipa me koto no hu no me no. Eye Osman Alasan or ye madam for.
More fire. Shiranka nyame.
Eti bedru no say why be arrested my friend. No say any momfa no umra ni ade no de me kotena na office. Ye di nkomo o kire ye say e de tin my ya ni ade a. Wo mo so wako kan bibi say national security for ewo na onim gobi omoboa onim and I'm so yan chira me video kura bako kan na me fa na me kan so amaka no kura pa so me say sisubia say national security for mo nya word ya and ye mo won tworo mo abia agrofo yi and anu ya ba ye mo hu say boys ya mo frɛ wo mo say national security for yi obi o mo hihye nguram nya galam say no mutu o mo galam say for ho bai etidie here national security ni say me so mu tu galamse ne monya galamse nso ne ese no we national security we national security Okatakyie aka asem eno ye threat ne mom threat na nka se ho no eno nya the concern of the national security
fire them
powerful
we national security we Kofi Afrifa and Osman, and I must be honest, he was very gentle. We had a lengthy conversation. Now, I'm so one chiremia. No, I call back where in who fear what XYZ. No, I call one video. I want to call say national security should pick me up. Nanim, it is an agenda setting. Almost said release my kwane say on pick it on that issue. No, munyina say issue no sume fabi because me tie akwane say mo oka no on kase nyansa musa. So he was coached.
Precisely. So
the right words to use, he was coached. Because I can one Kenyans, but this very video, the guy was Okasa Nyansa Muse, Munchi Afrifa, and yes, I was man. One person your mama memory so me and I'm saying, it is what it is. I don't really care, but I said it. And if you want me to help you to fight Galamsi, it's okay. Me your mama, I'm willing to help. So many I know my yes. And your person me buana baby a galamse ni ade koso me nkokire national security for okay so you didn't come away me lawyers ba ho me ni ade chiyan me nyantie say the same so-called national security led by Jakpa eko governor de Senfie say wo makoni fie akofa na say Kofi, what is this? What nonsense is this? Kofi, I hear nonsense no. And you mafunu ba dia
security.
Is this national security? Majumani. So I said, okay, let me go and look at Mrano. What governs the Act of National Security? And national security in quiet saying the same. It is a constitutional body.
Educate them.
Na yet no na botaya the framers of the constitution. And they we will look at it. And yabai and the national security in here. We will look at the composition of the national security. So what every job is supposed to be done. So me and I'm saying, let me do a quick research. Know the laws that establish the national. Now you call Article 83, National Security Council. Don't forget, your National Security Council, which is chaired and held by the president. So ordinarily, the framers of the constitution said they are going to set up a National Security Council. And maybe a coordinator, you're from National Security Secretariat.
Exactly.
So because the president cannot run the day-to-day activity of the national security, that is how come he's appointed a coordinator to be there and do the job.
More fire.
But the president, if you want to see how serious the national security setup is, architecture is, that is why the only council in Ghana and a chair is a president. The military check council as well.
Exactly.
If it's a danger, if it's a president, the number one priority, is to keep the people safe.
More fire.
From external attacks, from internal attacks, gathering of information. So I say the National Security Council consists of the President, the Vice President, Ministers of Foreign Affairs, Defense, Interior, Finance, and other ministers as determined by the President. Now, 84 it tells you the chair of the National Security, who is supposed to be the chair of the National Security. Now, functions of the National Security Council, advisory role. The NSC advises the President on matters relating to national security, including foreign affairs, defense and internal security. So, per the Constitution, other functions, the NSC may perform other functions as may be prescribed by the Constitution or any other law. So, any other law, and you Act 1030, say no supplemented the Constitution. Kofi Act said now National Security Council aside the National Security Council and yet National Security Secretariat and only the coordinator ABBA, which is a mandate of the law Act 1030 and the Gina so the appointee. Now under the Security Secretariat and your word your friend NIB first name of any BNI, that is the National Investigations Bureau. Then we have a research department. Then we have a National Signals Bureau, NSB. All of these people, they are appointed by the coordinator in consultation with the President. So the President has ultimate responsibility to see what the national security is being used for. What is the mandate of the national security? Act certain national security. Fameko here section 14. Enlarge on the role in the national security or mandate. Near her national security in Kwano, Obetimi ayen nyoma bi wa bra onfa police enka ho a. So you call the functions of the national security per section 14 of Act 1030. What's the national security? Intelligence, internal intelligence shall. So medical catcher say, internal intelligence, which is the NIB. My friend NIB. Omoma Juma say Omobe internal intelligence, gathering of information internally. Internally. The Omadani security gas or much Omo Juma penny. And NSB no. Omo Juma pan say Omobeji signals from across the world for any external threat. So NIB no and the research department research here social re-engineering. It will call any society that is a serious society. The national security at every given point is much concerned with every facet of our lives. Whether school, whether music, whether movie. So Oko America, movies in most of them are engineered by the national security. Because social reorientation, social re-engineering, and we sit in a country where the president doesn't know, he has no clue what national security is used for. More fire. It's Yanko section 14. Niyan ready section 14. Was it the internal intelligence? There be 14:1 no. Fabra near radio.
More fire.
Enlarging kakra. Enlarging is far from me. Enlarging. Enlarging. Let me educate you near radio. Let's look at what the national security is supposed to be used for. Per the section that establishes the national security. Was it the internal intelligence shall 1 brief the President, the National Security Council, and any other relevant stakeholders on intelligence gathered internally. Gather intelligence internally. Now, or more briefly, and I've been in the Omabe soldier for Chechenchrofonia. No more Juma, no. No more Juma. Some Funusani trauma when you're song was was it 1 internal security interest of the country? We are was a 14:1A was it monitor, collect, analyze, evaluate, retain, disseminate in an appropriate manner information and intelligence gathered internally and perform intelligence operations. So first of all, majuma nie se mo be gather, mo be monitor, mo be collecting, mo be analyzing. Yebusamo se mrante na mo fofo mo di gumu no. Do they even have a clue what they do with this? National security. Ya ka munim red and ya dey sere mo meka nkyere ye intelligence amagada ene niam amaye wo ho de hia de monye Kofi Yanko o say they shall be responsible for counter intelligence They shall be responsible for counterintelligence and activities for internal security and stability of the country and intelligence gathered internally in order to prevent counter-violent extremism, including terrorism in the country. Now, Yanko read G in the radio. Also, they shall conduct investigations in collaboration with relevant security agencies into serious offenses and matters of a national importance. So investigations require national security. They are not supposed to be doing it alone. They are supposed to be doing it with the police. They are supposed to be doing it with the military. If it's a national security, we need the legal temerity to go to court. How many be? See, police penny what to me so prosecute you. National security on your man. All of a sudden, the national security has now turned into the police, making the police useless. See, ya kwachubi, ya ko bi dem, ya ko yesi, ni ya busa se, mo the warrant buy, was here the buy. Me do ba cost section 34 ho ni ayi, ni akwohwe even under what circumstances they can go for a warrant and come and operate. But before that, ni as a president and appointed national security coordinator, and who appointed Osman. So on konko national security coordinator. Indecisive president no America. Owie no asako appointed Prosper Bani, former chief of staff. Say he also be a special advisor to the president on national security. Our president no. Who national security coordinator. Our director generals of the three bodies. Prosper Bani na juma na say. Special dear advisor. Because the coordinator is supposed to receive information across the nation and advise you the president. It is special dear bay. Special dear bay.
Ask them.
Prosper Bani position occupy. Yes, the president, you have the right to appoint anyone you so wish. But it should not be seen as though you are appointing people to go and take up offices. That is constitutionally mandated, set up by an act. I feel I appointed Prosper Bani. Na Prosper Bani no atworo krata say one also appoint Jakpa say Jakpa no emra meye national security de ben in charge of special operations ni ebusa say Jakpa no tumi be no de ye Kofi. So aside the fact that national security a war your friend say permanent staff permanent staff no mo adwuma under NIB under NSB under a research department what most because of say intelligence gathering Emrane ma ho kwan say national security betimi employ enipa bia dey so wish say on be more information it move before musicians